Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head, said it was your feet alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. 'Tis plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps, then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself.
The glorious return of the inimitable, the indomitable, the unforgettable! Scratch that last one. Who were you again?
Word of your feats has reached us here, sir. You've the worm's own strength to cleft the Hydra's pate in one blow. No doubt you'll prove more than equal to the dragon. I await tell of your next victory.
I'll grant such gaiety may unite the men and stoke them to greater valor. But do we truly have the time to lend such pursuits with a dragon upon us?
If Duke Edmund judges morale that important, I'll attempt to enjoy myself.
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the danger it faces. This eve's empty pomp is ample proof. All gaiety, without a hint of real concern. I'll allow, 'tis well understandable. A people numbed by 2 generations of peace cannot be expected to know true resolve. 'Tis a lesson taught by fire and sacrifice. Pray let his grace learn before the fire takes all. But I ought not speak in such bold terms before his grace.
The Duke has seemed different of late.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior.
Rain, I foresaw the coming of this danger. And so I gathered men into armies, stones into strongholds. I readied for war. And then you were risen. You came to us, and the dragon with you. Pray, think on the meaning of that, and of your duty.
Greetings to you, Arisen. Have you met with my the Duchess Eleanor?
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
Are you a warrior come to help His Grace then, sir?
We shall do as His Grace commands.
me. Representatives from lands sworn to aid against the dragon will be gathered in the audience chamber.
Do mind your behavior inside, Master. A slight might see you arrested.
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg a moment? Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the Zealots of Salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events and hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
Let us begin with that alleyway.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors. We'd best make for that alley.
Hear ye, hear ye! His Grace, Duke Edmund as himself.
You know of the witch that lives in those woods.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
I wonder if there are rarities from abroad.
Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her.
This must be where Salvation meets.
Me? Oh, no one of import, sir. Just an humble messenger is all. Time was I could run here to the manse and back in a single song. But age has settled in my bones, and such days are long behind me.
You've spoken to Bodrick? Or heard him, more like. The way he talks, all in verse like that? Some days I take him for a prophet.
It seems queer to hold a secret meeting in daylight.
His Grace has been through a procession of wives by now. Still no heir, though.
Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different tales.
You know more of the witch? Rumors swirl of late, most on how she speaks with the dragon. Consorts with them more, like some say. Others claim she summoned the worm herself. Whatever the case, we could do worse than seek her counsel if she knows aught of the beast. Speak with the soldiers to hear more of the witch. Even now they mount an expedition to find her.
Here now, a warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yeah? If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say? Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. For such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. The master works all, you can't go wrong. The master works all, you come again.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Aldous. How could anyone suspect little Celine?
The life of a salesman.
Have you
surely
aught to
has its
say?
own charms.
You know more of the room, others, whatever they speak.
The Pawn Guild stand... ahead. There's a gathering place for my...
I hear no end of praise. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.